Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina, for those of you who are new here, and for all of my returning subscribers, welcome back. So as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be reviewing the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Matte Velvet Matte Foundation. Now this foundation is not new, I'm just new to the foundation. This foundation retails for $20 on Juvia's Place website. You can also get it at Ulta. They have a total of 42 different shades available, which I think is really amazing. The shade that I picked up was Havanna 420, so I'm hoping this will be a good match. On Juvia's Place website, it says that the foundation was designed for all skin tone, from the deepest dark to the fairest fair. So I went on Ulta's website to get some information on the foundation. It says that the I Am Magic foundation offers a smooth application with a natural and soft matte finish to give flawless coverage. Great formula to even out the complexion, refine skin texture, and erase blemishes, maintaining the initial matte finish throughout the day. Suitable for all skin types, sensitive to oily skin. So for reference, I am oily in the T-zone, more normal around the rest of my face. I usually get dry around these areas in the winter months. And I'm going to make sure I leave a foundation reference in the description box, just so you guys can have something to refer to if you're trying to figure out what shade I am in different foundations. I actually picked up a few more Juvia's Place products that I'm going to be reviewing in upcoming videos. I have the foundation stick and I have the concealers, but I didn't want the video to be too long and I want to focus on one product at a time. So today's product focus is this foundation. If you're new to my channel, I usually do one side with a brush, one side with a sponge. So let's get started. I already primed my face, and for primer I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. When I saw the foundation, I was thinking it's not a lot of product in there, but it has the standard 1 fluid ounce. I love how tiny it is, even though you get, like, you know, the correct amount of product. I just love that it's not big and bulky, you know what I mean? So if you're traveling, you know, it's just easy to travel and doesn't take up a lot of space. So I'm just going to squeeze out. Okay, so it doesn't have a scent, which is good. It's thick, as you can see. It's not going anywhere. Well, I'm going to start with the brush side. I'm using Sephora Pro Core Diffuser number 94 brush from Sephora collection, and I'm hoping that this is a match. From the texture, I can already tell that this is going to be a full coverage foundation. Like, it's, yeah, wow. I can already tell you guys that this is a full coverage foundation. Like, full coverage. It's kind of, the texture of it kind of reminds me of the Kat Von D. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now that is a flawless skin. It definitely looks, it doesn't look natural. Let's just put that out there. It doesn't look like this is my skin, but better. It looks like I'm wearing foundation, but it doesn't look like I'm wearing a heavy foundation. It actually looks like I'm wearing like a medium-ish layer of foundation. I think the shade match is pretty good. It's a little bit redder in person, but I think this is good. Could be a little bit more yellow, but that's okay. One to the side with the sponge. Let's see how that applies. So you guys probably can't tell, but the foundation, I don't know if it oxidized or what, but I'm looking very red in the face in person. You probably can't tell because I have my ring light on, and sometimes stuff doesn't show up on camera the way it looks in person, but I look like I applied some bronzer to my entire face. But that's okay. That's fine. We'll work with it. It's not the worst. I've had worse. The foundation blended out really nicely on the side with the sponge. It looks about the same on both sides. I don't see a difference really in the coverage on both sides. So far, I'm honestly loving the way my skin is looking. It looks really good. It's full coverage without feeling too thick, heavy, or cakey, or even looking cakey. It doesn't look cakey at all, but it's a nice full coverage. I would say this is a solid full coverage, but you can share it down to like a medium coverage, or if you want to get a lighter coverage, if you mix this with like a moisturizer, I think you could get like a beautiful light coverage. Typically I would hop off camera and do my face, but a subscriber of mine requested for me to finish my makeup on camera, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of speed through this part, because I don't want the focus of the video to be so much on anything else, and I don't want the video to be too long. So I will leave in the description box all the products that I use, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just speed up this part. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. It is currently 12 p.m. so I'm gonna go about my day. See, I love this lipstick, but it's a little sticky. I'm gonna go about my day, and then I will do a check-in in a couple of hours, and then I'll be back at the end of the night with my overall thoughts on the foundation. But so far, so good. All right guys, so it's currently 2 p.m. so it's been a couple of hours since I applied the foundation, and I am getting a bit dewy in the T-zone. I always get, most of the times I get oily in the T-zone, and I did set my T-zone, so it's not doing the best job at keeping me matte, But as far as the way my skin is looking, my face still looks completely flawless. I love the way the foundation is wearing. I have zero complaints. Honestly, my skin looks so good in person, but I do look like I'm wearing makeup. It does not look natural whatsoever, but it looks very, very good. So I'll be back at the end of the night with my overall thoughts on the foundation. It's currently 5:15 p.m. so it's been about a little over 5 hours since I applied the foundation, and let me tell you, today was a very hot day, like over 90 degrees. Okay, I mean, I've been staying pretty cool, but it's hot. All right, and as you can tell, I'm pretty oily. I even had to put my hair up in a bun because it's hot. All right, so let's talk about the foundation. So I honestly love this foundation. Now, what I will do in the future is wear a mattifying primer. The foundation is amazing. It's honestly worth the money. It's not a foundation that you will wear if you want to look natural or skin-like finish, because it's not a natural looking foundation. It's full coverage, and it can be even more full coverage had I added more foundation, but I don't really like to cake on my foundation. I just like to add where I need a little bit more. I honestly don't have anything bad to say about the foundation, except for I'm oily, and I'm always oily. Some in the T-zone. Some foundations more than some are better at keeping my oiliness at bay, but some of them not so much. One thing I look for the most in a foundation, because of my oily T-zone, is for creasing around my nose or separation around my nose area or like in the corners, and I don't have that with this foundation. The price range is good, the color selection is good. The only other thing I will mention, the foundation did oxidize. You probably cannot tell on camera, because when I was editing the first part of the video, I couldn't even tell that the foundation looked different. It looked perfect, but in person it's very obvious that the foundation is too red. Maybe it's a little too dark. I could have went a shade lighter, especially because it oxidized on me. But apart from that, this foundation get 2 thumbs up from me. This is a foundation I would see myself going for if I want to be very beat and just look like super flawless and all that stuff, and I want like a full coverage, but I don't want to look super cakey. And earlier I mentioned that it reminded me, the texture, the consistency kind of reminded me of the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, but it's not heavy like the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. So I just wanted to clarify that, because I don't think I said what I meant when I talked about the Kat Von D. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you are enjoying the videos. Leave me a suggestion in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you're a subscriber, and if you're not, please make sure you subscribe before you leave, because I am trying to grow this channel. I'm over 500 subscribers, and my next goal is 1,000 subscribers, so you guys can help me get there. So make sure you subscribe if you're not a subscriber. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in my next video.